How you all doing? What we're getting up to in this video? Well, hopefully we're going to be removing this engine. So let's get on with it. Right, so now we should be able to remove the cylinder head. See why these cylinder head bolts weren't removed. Remove that one. Obviously they couldn't remove these 4 cylinder head bolts because the tubes were in the way. And that's that one. 2 to go. That's that one. See if we could get that one out. There we go. Now we should be able to lift the head off. And off with his head. There we go. First quick glance, these bores look okay. Looks like a new cam shade to me. Pretty new. So, what we're going to do next? Welcome back. Yes, we ran into a bit of a problem yesterday when I said everything looks okay at the first glance, but unfortunately the engine was locked up. I did put some lubricant in the cylinders and managed to start turning it a bit, and then it locked up again and started making weird noises, so I thought I'd better stop. So now what I'm going to try and do is take the alternator off and see if it's still making the weird noises and locked up, and if it is, then I'll take the starter motor off, and if it's still making weird noises and locking up, we know it's going to be something pretty serious. So anyway, let's get this alternator off. First I better show you how it's locked up, hadn't I? That's how stiff it is, really stiff. Go the other way, really stiff. You can just about see the pistons moving if I go that way. Move them back to the top. Now it's locked up, won't go no more. And that's it, it's as far as it goes. Okay, so I can only see 2 Allen bolts. I bet there's another one underneath somewhere, but let's just go for these 2. That's that one. Put it there. Can we get to this one? Oh yes. Well, they're not very tight. It's 2. And I have got a spare alternator of the spare parts that came with it. Yes, I think there's one hiding underneath somewhere. Okay, I think that's that one done. Let's try the rubber hammer. Put a bit of a drift on it, bit of wood. That's it. There we go. I'll feed the wire through. Go to just there. That's that. Let's pull this out the way. That appears to be rotating freely, so I shouldn't think it's anything to do with that. Let me just try the spanner. No, feels just the same. Okay, so let's try and get the starter motor off. There's a bolt there, there's a bolt on the other side. I think I can get to that one with the speed brace. There we go. That one will have to be a spanner. Got ya. And that's that one. Let's just pull out. There we go. Does that turn? Yep, that turns as well, so it's not looking too good. Let's try the spanner again. Nope. Locked up. Oh, I can't even remove the cylinders. I don't know if it's just sealed itself on the gasket or the pistons, if the cod rods are bent, could be pushing against the side walls of the cylinder, stopping me pulling it up. I don't know. Let's try a bit of rubber hammerism. It's because there's a bolt there, Johnny. You can see it going straight through. Right. Hopefully you can see just there, there's like a 10mm bolt going through there, so no, it's not a 10mm bolt. Yes, it is a 10mm bolt, but you can't get on it because of that knuckle. Fantastic. Oh, that's going to be good fun, isn't it? Let me just have a good check of this bolt before I destroy it. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so it's pretty restricted in there, just for your spanner, so I want to use a socket on it, but I can't get it on because of the timing plate. So if I take all this off, remove the chain, I might have I might be able to get a bit more better access. So let's get all this off. It's got to come off anyway at some point. I should just tap off. Plop. I should be able to get the timing chain out. Hold on. It looks like I've got to get some 8mm. I'm just going to try and remove this plate so hopefully I can get the chain out of the way. That's that one. And that's that one. One. Two. Pull the chain out. There's another one there as well, look. Can't get on it, just can't get on it. Oh, flip. Oh, that's that one. Oops. Yeah, that's that one. And we've got this one. I can't get the ratchet on it. Put the extension bar on it. Did we get to it then? Oh, it's not too bad. Let's have a try. Come on. Oh yes. Scary times. Hey, so that's that one. I suppose there must be two more on the other side. Let's go and have a look. I never can't see none on this side. Seems like all this oil pipe mechanism flow thing is attached to it. The banjo bolt down here, Allen bolt here, hose attached to it there. Let's get the banjo bolt undone first. So that is 14 mil. Here we go. Did you get oil everywhere, Johnny boy? Go into there, be alright. That oil looks fairly new. Got any washer's going to fall off. Let's try this one. Come on. Oh yes. There we go. Put that back in there for now. Put that back in there for now. Okay, so now we'll remove this clamp on this hose. Let's undo that one as well, see if we can spin it. It's a bit welded on there. I think that's loose, so let's give the cylinder a couple of taps. There we go. That is a 12mm on the cam chain guide. That should come out the top. There we go. Put that back in there for now. It should just pull out, I think. That's that one. Better remove these bolts, hadn't I? What just put there. Move those out of the way so they don't fall in the engine. See if we can lift this cylinder block off. It's not feeling very nice. There we go. One cylinder block removed. That one doesn't look bent. And that one doesn't look bent. See how easy it turns now. It still feels pretty weird. Okay. I'm not sure if that one looks bent. I think that one looks bent down here. Might be my eyes. Be better to get them all out, wouldn't it? I don't know, optical illusion. They both look straight. But the engine still feels funny turning it over by the spanner. It feels notchy and sticky. Right then, let's get these pistons off so we don't damage them when we're trying to remove the engine. There's a little circlip inside there. I've just got to use a little screwdriver to go into that little groove there. I should really put a cloth in that giant void in case I lose it, but I'm not really worried while I'm stripping it down. It's when I'm putting it back together I'll need to take a lot more precautions. So if we rest that on there, hook our screwdriver into there, we should be able to get the pin out. Just ease it out from the side. And luckily it didn't fall down the cylinder. We should be able to get our little screwdriver, push it on the other side, and hopefully the dowel will come through. Or the little end, as some people call it. Come on, you know you want to. If it doesn't want to come out, you might need something a little bit bigger to try and persuade it. Can we grab that now? Nope, that is in there pretty solid. And then the piston should just lift off. And they do have an arrow on, so you know which way to put them back. And I will put number 1 on that one. I'm pretty sure that com rod is not bent. If you want to check for play, just lift it up and down. So if you go from side to side, you'll think, oh, that's worn out. But no, you don't do it that way. You just lift up and down. And there's no play in that whatsoever. So let me do the next 3 and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that's all 4 pistons removed. I've done the lift up and down check on all the con rods. All seem to be okay. And none of them, surprisingly, seem bent. Numbered all the pistons up, number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. So the next job will be getting this engine out, but I think first I've got to remove the rear wheel, pull the drive shaft out, and then there's a bolt here and a bolt underneath, and hopefully we can get the engine out. And all that will be in the next video, so please stay tuned and I'll see you on the next one.
I'll see you in another life, brother.